Oh, please? Is it going to be the wrong one? Hey! Hello, everybody. I'm CloutFiend, fine for your attention, for nutrients and power. And yet again, I immediately have tech issues, lol, even. What else is new? Tech issues in my stream? Never. That would never happen. Never ever, which is fine. I still have a bit of time to actually get things to hopefully start working. Restart that live on the vertical. It's going to be relatively. There we are. And then I start set goal. Boom. I don't know how it works, but I wanted to try setting that goal because I thought that'd be funny. Not even funny, just fun. Fun idea. Try it out. See how it goes. It's a Monday, and I know the algorithm isn't happy with me, so I don't expect too much to happen today. But I do have things. I really should just actually make a proper starting soon screen. That would be a sensible thing, but for whatever reason, I don't like it. I don't like waiting. I just want to start when I start. That's just a me issue, I think, though. Just very much skill issue, Dio. Speaking of skill issue, so we don't have Photoshop anymore. Yeah, no Photoshop for me. I'm all out of Photoshop. Not a crumb. No, it's just... I actually don't know. I was borrowing someone's account that had two, and that would allow two to use, and I guess someone else is using it right now, so I got kicked, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of really sick of Adobe and their BS, so I was like, okay, well, what can I do? The sensible thing was, okay, let's just use a different video, like, not video editing, photo editing software. Now, you may ask, hey, CloutFiend, how did you make it so you had, like, a custom thumbnail? Because if you see right now, I do have a thumbnail on both my YouTube stream, like, horizontal and vertical. How did I do that, you may ask? Well, excellent question. The way I did it was... So... Oh, why didn't it notify me of something that happened a month ago? Classic. That is very... So what I did was trigger a... Just take a screenshot and make what I want my thumbnail to be on DaVinci Resolve. That's what I did. Now, is this practical? Not really. No, it is not practical in the slightest. And now I've moved myself up around a bunch, and undo, for one reason or another, will not work. Why is this image? No, I wanted to click this image. Haha. Oh my goodness, I keep clicking. Am I just keep clicking the wrong thing intentionally? What's happened? Oh my goodness, I see what's happening. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, that's so dumb, Lamau. So I'm trying to move right now on vertical. Actually, I could... Would this work? I'm going to try something. This might fail miserably, but I feel like experimenting right now. Let's go monitor recording. So yeah, this is my, like, vertical. It's very, very simple. However, if I wanted to click the image that was visible, which was what my thumbnail was, and I click on something else, it tries to select the BRB screen. If I click on me, oh no, this is multi-chat that I am not using right now. If I click on, what's this? Oh, once again, the BRB screen, and what's this? That's the head pat. So I have two things in the general area. Now, where actually is it? Let's see. Oh, it's in this corner over here. So I can finally show what I was talking about. So yeah, this is what I meant. I made this thumbnail. Boom. This was the thumbnail I was working on. I made it with DaVinci Resolve instead of actual, like, Photoshop or anything like that, because I don't have Photoshop. But today we'll kind of change that, because I asked on my twitter.com for some Adobe Shop replacement recommendations, and I got 3. of them. Even the classic GIMP, which, you know, interesting naming choice. We got Anthro. Oh man, this seems to be. It's a. Okay, that I think I'll be good on. I don't feel like having like AI editing tools, even if that sounds helpful. I'm just like, eh. And then Eternal Images and a video editing tool for Topaz Labs. These are the ones I'm working on, not lurking on. Oh man, although I got to indulge in a bit of lurking the other day, because this weekend was a great weekend for me. Did I get anything done? No, not in the slightest. Can I please drop this in? Yay. I got nothing done in the slightest for like actual productivity. I just like was full on chud maxing, being an unproductive, just little SOB. And it was great. Like, I really... Okay, let me look upscale. Cool. So this is just, yeah, a specifically designed for... okay, everything's gonna have an AI model. GIMP probably has an AI model. I usually just don't like having AI models for a lot of reasons. One, I would just rather not use that much energy. Did I accidentally close Pro Chat? That'd be funny. Or do I just have too many tabs open? Oh, that's it. I just have way too many tabs open. Well, I don't need this one open right now. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Open that Pro Chat that is another thing. So, GIMP, I actually don't know about... I don't think there's anything mentioned about AI, so this might just be a very clear cut, because if I have one that doesn't use a pointless, like an excess amount of energy, and like I would just rather use that, and like makes me actually learn. Call that pride or something. GIMP. Oh wait, I have to first go with the classic search on Google Images so you don't use AI, and then you go to web. GIMP. Do not just search GIMP by itself. GIMP. Does it have AI? And then I go to web. Use GIMP AI technology, so I'm assuming yes. Where you are, web. Looks like it, no matter what it's going to have. Unless it's just a plugin. It might just be a plugin. That's where your Photoshop and other new should be more specific. I'm referring to AI tool enumeration. Okay, it seems like this. Well, that was pretty clear cut. Hey, I did it. I've decided. May as well just download GIMP now. However, the thing that was confusing for it is like warnings and information. Supporting software for Windows. Does it not support Windows 11? Because it would be kind of awkward if it doesn't support Windows 11. Honestly, that would be a little funny. If not, kind of sad. GIMP. Does it have Windows 11? Or can it? Can it run on? Because I only see Windows 10 here, so that's the part that confuses me. We received special reports at Microsoft stores telling us that GIMP updates were deleting new platforms, blah blah blah. To resolve this, update GIMP. Okay, yes, it can. Well, that was simple. Hey, welcome in, Isaac. You tried to watch on Twitch, but I can't type. Like you can't type on Twitch. Like I shouldn't have anything that stops you. Let me check my stream. Because that does seem. Is it like actually at like a verified only thing? Because like I'm able to type in fine. Let's just put in the classic XDX, which is now global. Huzzah, hooray, yippee. vertical chat is no longer extinct. Damn, yeah. The YouTube algorithm, it's sometimes very nice, and sometimes it giveth and taketh away. Sometimes, like, YouTube, I think, is very upset with me because I was like, you know what? I know daily shorts aren't sustainable and can't last forever. So let's just not do them forever. And also, this weekend, this weekend was very necessary, i.e. I did absolutely jack all. I was full on, like, just chud maxing, reading manga, watching VTubers, and eating snacks. It was great. It was, like, so unproductive. You can't type, like, can you explain, like, does it say verified accounts only? Like, what is the exact issue? Because I can't really solve an issue that I don't understand. No. But yeah, hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Like, did anyone do anything fun particularly, or like nifty, entertaining, productive, do something cool? Like, I didn't even play any games because I said I'm still resting my wrists. And for those who are asking why chat isn't visible, for those who know, they know. Which I may or may not do. Better to do something than not to do something. Yeah, you're usually right, yeah. But, like, I just really needed a weekend of doing basically nothing. Because I'm the type of person who, sometimes when I see something or an idea comes to mind, my body wants to just do it immediately to get it done. And, like, get it out of my brain before I forget or put it off. Am I having, like, leg spike moments? But yeah, like, that's kind of just how my ADHD is. Like, if something comes to my attention, I try to do it immediately before it gets leaves my brain. And I forget it, because that's a really common issue for me. And when I'm on the computer, where ideas can jump, like, I can do ideas relatively easily and, like, get stuff done, like, relatively simple. It's really easy to just be like, oh, this isn't a big deal, I'll just get it done. But, like, I kind of just really needed a weekend for myself of doing absolutely nothing. I ain't going to front. Because, like, sometimes even if I, like, take a weekend light, I'll be doing, like, video editing, which, oh, I really need to make a video. I know what my next React Swap video would be. I was originally going to make it that Spider-Man interaction. However, one, I could just wait for maybe restarting the Twitch stream would help. Like, is it that bad to use YouTube right now? In fact, right now for YouTube, it would be better for YouTube, especially since if I'm unable to opt out of my stuff being used as training data, I kind of have to stop streaming on Twitch. Because YouTube, you can opt out of it. Actually, it's an opt-in process. It's not even opt-out. Like, you're manually, like, opt out, and you have to, like, manually opt into the training data stuff. However, for the Twitch, it's still up in the air, and that's still a rumor. Like, I don't know who, if you, maybe some of you actually don't know about it. Because, for those who don't know, there was some big rumblings in the, like, streaming space. There was some big news. And boom, mod recording. Yeah, Twitch and Amazon are apparently planning to use streams to train generative AI, multiple sources, and this guy is a pretty reliable source. Just like, I know appeal to authority isn't like the end all be all, but like he has been a very reliable source when it comes to general information. And also, this is something similar to what YouTube is doing, where they do have that, but it's an opt-in situation. So will be announced in the coming months. Creators may be able to opt out of it. You are able to make your voice heard. To be clear, there's an online petition. So if gets put into place and it's not opt-in, or like you can't opt out, I will just stop streaming on Twitch, because the reality is I did not draw this model. Like, this model was done by an artist, and it would be disrespectful to the artists, in my opinion, if their art was effectively used to generate AI. Also, it's against their terms of service. For those who don't know, VGen, like the place where you commission most models, they will have terms of service, and almost all of them say, I do not allow my art to be fed into like an NFT or AI. So if you're a VTuber and you opt into it, you're probably breaking their terms of service. Just straight up. Now, what are the consequences of that? I don't exactly know. It probably depends on how, like, serious, like, in the budget of the artist, which, you know, it depends on if you think a budget, if you think a budget would have the budget. No, if you think the artist would have a budget to sue, which, that's a little more dicey. But yeah, actually, I kind of want to go through some of these petitions, because I did want to link it. Like, there is a user voice petition, like, make your voice heard. I wanted to make that very clear for people who want to use it. And I kind of want to go through a few. So already, there are 10,000 votes for this. This person was like, make AI feature optional and opt out by default, which it should be. It should always be opt out by default. I think it should be illegal to have it opt in as default. That should just be straight up illegal. Like, plain and simple. For any features using the Twitch and AI, so this is like more or less like voting for it. I think generative AI is a bad idea, and I think Twitch will be a worse platform if it uses it. I'm pretty sure it already uses generative AI, but that's besides the point. No AI. Yeah, so it's just going to be like a bunch of people just saying, if it's opt-in by default, then goodbye Twitch forever. Yeah, that's just morally, like, I try not to morally finger wave or anything, but like, if it's opt-in by default, that, to me, that shouldn't be legal. Plain and simple. That should not be allowed, especially considering how valuable stream data is, which, for those who don't know, streaming data, like having live chatting and like viewer interaction, having like audio data, having visual data, like that is incredibly valuable for like an AI. Like, it is very, very valuable for an AI to have that info. So, like, I understand, and they would, I have a feeling that even if you opt in, they aren't going to pay you for it, which that's a completely different thing. You're kind of lagging, but the audio isn't. It might be a bitrate issue. It could be also camera issues. Maybe I'll make my lighting behind me a little better. I'm wondering, it could be very likely that it's just my camera and lighting be bad. Also, I want to try something. This is me speaking 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is me speaking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is me speaking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is me speaking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What sounded best? First, second, or third? There actually may have been a fourth because I accidentally hit the mute button on my microphone while that was happening. So I don't know if I accidentally... So second and third may have actually just been the same thing. I am curious. Maybe I'll check that out later. Who knows? Probably not. Well, it is funny that I more or less finished what I was going to do. Initially, I already figured out what I'm going to be... yeah, I'll just try to learn Gimpy. I could watch some tutorials, but would you guys be fine just watching Gimpy tutorials? I cursed, oh no. Oh no, heaven forbid. Everyone start fainting. Grasp your pearls. Yeah. I'll be a lot more hair downward with that. Or at least try not to be as... weird about it. I don't even know if weird's the right adjective. Oh, hey, there's chat. Oh, wow, you got to see there's 0 concurrent viewers. Everyone point and laugh. 0 view, Omega lol. That's fine. This stream is more, just refreshing, just meant to have some fun because last few streams were stressful. Like, they were a lot of stress because when people don't follow rules and are just kind of being aggravating, that's just a stressful experience. Especially, oh, niche stream, I assume is what you're trying to say? Oh yeah, like, this is relatively, like, I don't think just chatting by itself is niche. And also, let's see, like, just chatting by itself isn't niche, and I think being a more mellow or chill streamer or being very rambly is also a-okay. I think right now it's just, you know, sometimes the algorithm will be very, very generous, and sometimes it will beat the, it will be very upset with you. Also, Esper, what audio-wise sounded best when I did my mic test? Like, does it sound best like this? Does it sound best like this? Or does it sound best like this? Like, if you had to say first, second, or third, what would you say? Just for frame of reference. Ow. Bumped my, not even ow, just, ow for you guys, if anything. Do you guys like that? Do you like the microphone being hit? I would say first. Okay, that's good. I had it correct the entire time. They nerf Hulk in every movie. He completely wins the fight easily. Baba Booey. Yeah, as said, it's meant to more or less be a chill stream. Have a bit of fun. Yap with some people. Although, if people aren't really in a particular mood to yap, that's also fine. Oh man, it is interesting because it was like I even did less than I would have done because like I didn't even really have to clip a neuro stream yesterday because the stream got delayed. Hey, welcome in Mau Mau world. Hope you're doing well on this marvelous Monday. We're currently just yapping. A new Duncan cup is now on display for Museum on Fine Arts, but why? Okay, sure. AO BRB, okay. No worry. Okay, so you can chat on YouTube without Twitch without issue. I was just being gaslit. Or it could just straight up be, but I don't think I have that on. Like, the verified accounts only. But yeah. Should I make fan art? Yeah, sure. I hope you're doing well too. I am. Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna hydrate myself. Thank you for the reminder. Post. That's a very good reminder. Stay hydrated, everyone. Should you make fan art? If you want to, of course. Like, if it's fan art of me, I'm obviously honored, but if you want to create, then get creative. Hey, welcome in, Catball. How's it going? Hope you're doing well on this marvelous Monday or terrific Tuesday. We're currently just chatting. I already kind of very awkward when your segment idea, you figure out what you're choosing like 5 minutes in. So right now it's just a chill, just chatting stream, nothing too crazy. But how was your weekend? What happened to Photoshop? Two things. One, the account I was borrowing from kicked me out. I think the account I was using was kind of like a family plan type thing, and it was allowed like 2 different devices to use it at a time, and I got kicked off it, and I don't really want to kick off someone else. And 2, I'm kind of sick of Adobe shit. I'm just really tired of Adobe Photoshop. No, just Adobe, because about every other day, let me show you another reason why I want to like just leave Adobe and never come back. Because Adobe as a software is very intrusive on your computer and can be very annoying. Even if you only have one Adobe thing, Adobe just kind of sucks. No one really like a lot of people don't like Adobe for a reason. Your weekend was good? That's great. Well, technically, it's not great. It's good, actually. But yeah, my weekend was also pretty good. Like, a very, very relaxing weekend. I ate snacks, read manga, watched VTubers. It was a great time. You drink... That's a lot of Fantas. Holy... Is that okay? Define okay. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not healthy. If you're using okay as in healthy, sure. If you're asking okay as in you need my validation, I mean, with all I don't care. That sounds like a you decision. I am making out. Hey, nice. I assume you mean fan art. Thanks. If you use Twitter and you're doing fan art on me, just use the Findy art tag. What are people playing today? What is Egg Scramble? Finals, community night. That would be fun doing like a community night type event where I do something like a... I assumed you were joking. I was playing along with the joke. This just in. Oh, someone says buy Amazon. Like, yeah, you're like about a week late, bud. Lurk, hey, thanks for... Hey, Mookie, thank you very much for the lurk. Welcome in. Oh, man. Can I say something embarrassing? So, for those who don't know, I'm also probably mispronouncing it. I'm almost guaranteed mispronouncing it. I just like saying Mookie because that's how it reads in my head. It's like, she has a big, like, VTuber group. BRB going to grab some Fanta, sure. Yeah, as long as it's fan art and it's safe for work, you're free to post it on community tab. And also not AI. As long as it's like you not AI and it's safe for work, you're free to post fan art of me on the community tab. But okay, the story. So I initially found her on something called Myoshi, which imagine MySpace but for VTubers, and it's invite only. I found like her advertising it there. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll join. And so this was my first time joining a Twitch group, which if you don't know what it is, it's as it said. It's a group of creators that are on Twitch, and they're all like kind of placed together in one category. You can find each other easily. It's like a nice convenient tool. So this was my first time joining it, and I thought that the invite link would be like sent through Discord, not Twitch. So I didn't know what to do. So I was like, okay, I'm going to ask directly. And she was very patient with me. She was very patient with me when I was like, what do? I don't see the Discord link invite. And then after that, I still need to like properly introduce my shy butt. I'm such a shy person in general. Like, I don't know if shy, like, I'm willing to be open and extroverted once I take the first step. The problem is taking that first step. I'm so gosh darn atrocious at, and I'm just like, well, oh wow, Evangelion Star wants the Japanese government to establish rules against AI voice cloning. Yeah, that's very sensible. That's a very, very sensible thing. I don't know, I don't understand why someone would want me to say things that I don't want to say. It's heartbreaking. Damn. Honestly, especially like if it's the voice for Shinji from Evangelion. Oh man, the things that AI voice has probably said is like, oh man, I can only imagine. That's probably egregious. So yeah, still haven't like joined in any community events. Oh man. One day I will be less petrified to often take the first steps when it comes to social interaction. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. Just not good enough. Oh, but man, if we're talking content I want to do, Like, I would like to do just actual IRL pack openings. Like, I have ideas in mind to like, circumvent, like, some stuff. And I would love to do Pal World if I could find one. If I could get... If I could find Pal World. You want to... I have a question? Okay. You could just ask the question and then... okay, it's whatever. I always just find it interesting. It's like, if you could animate, what would be the first thing I animated? If it was me at this very moment, probably a starting soon screen. Like, actual animate, a starting soon screen would definitely be like, or starting soon / like BRB screen, both for horizontal and vertical. That would definitely be my... Oh, hey, my Ko-Fi link works again. Yippee. It just doesn't work on YouTube. Oh, well, that's fine. It did stop working for a bit. Now, I'm not sure why that was the case, but... Who knows? I don't. I definitely don't. Do people enjoy the way I talk? Is the way I speak actually entertaining, or is it kind of annoying? Like, how I ramble and trip over my words? Is that, like, actually entertaining to people? Or is that kind of just very repetitive and obnoxious? I've always been curious about that. Because in my head, it should be entertaining in, like, a type of way, but I think it's also very much an acquired taste, and not for everyone. Your art looks a bit bad. No, that's fine. Like, art, like, I appreciate art, no matter, like, your skill or experience level. My art is quite poor, I would say. I just realized you sound like my brother's friend. Suspicious. Wait, are you someone who actually knows me in real life? Panic! I meant to say more. Suspicious. I'm not panicking. Easy non. For a brief moment, I read that as Easy Anon, which is funny because I've been scared to look at 4chan just in general, but I am I'm ashamed. I am a unapologetic tourist at most when it comes to that website. It's a scary website. It's scary. And also, I feel like engaging... yeah, that just sounds like, nah. I meant to say more, but yeah. And I'm happy that you don't find my rambling annoying. Because I enjoy my rambling and, like, how I am. Similar, but not exactly. I also enjoy your art. It's better than Gen AI. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, my art, like... This art, like, for the background, is done by CloutMum. CloutMum is, like, the artist. I'm the abstract artist. Like, I guess for frame of reference, I don't know if you're a sworn member or not, but... Let me see... For frame of reference, like, this is something I've literally gotten framed and is, like... on my wall, like a lovely watercolor of like the twins in their cyberpunk outfits. Now, Gangle or Jax, like, in what, you know, I'm going to say Gangle just to like upset some of the Jax fans. You know what? Sure. Also, honestly awesome. Yeah, my CloutMum is a god tier art. Like, I don't think I can articulate just like how good, like, they've done art for like all their life and they're able to do like digital art, physical art. Like, I don't think I can articulate just how OP it is being a VTuber and having a parent who loves drawing and art. What should you add? If you add a wand, give me a wand. Give me a magic wand, because why not? I can do time magic. I may look like this, but I'm very intimidating and powerful. And now for frame of reference. How? Oh, this model, not me. I commissioned someone for it. They've long since retired. However, you're able to buy like the general outline of it. Link in the description, I believe. At least for YouTube. Twitch, you would probably have to check my Twitter or check my YouTube. Which, by the way, if you're a VTuber listening to this, you should multi-stream. More or no more? What should I add? I said wand, and you said more or no more. You know, sometimes there's the saying less is more, so go with that. Like, honestly speaking, this actual art piece, I like, even if it's like, as I said, it's very abstract, my art. I know my art is not, like, conventionally, like, aesthetically, like it's not conventional art by any sense. And it's like scuffed in a way, like it's abstract in a way that's like very like rudimentary. It's not like a technically impressive stuff. Let's see. How about you draw me with like Jin / genie legs, because that is technically what I usually have. I am so sorry for if this disappoints anyone, but I usually do not have feet. I fly after all, and I'm effectively a magic cloud. Why would I need feet? You're gonna go animate? Heck yeah. Go do that. Take care. Although, just saying, I would be honored if I ever become someone's like second monitor, or like have me open while they're eating or working on stuff. Which you just want like a let's see, like where am I in, like, you know what, very abstract. Yes, it is very abstract, but like I'd like it. Make your call. Think of like what you would imagine. I am in the underworld, more specifically the sky of the underworld. The underworld, to be clear, is not just like traditional like Olympus like underworld like Greek mythology. It's not like traditional hell. It is every underworld or hell depiction all slammed together. It is a very large place. I would prefer a wand over a gun, but you know, I could be one of those like early 2000 critics. Hey, I'm the CloutFiend, and I review it because I can. Today, I want to complain about the amazing digital circus and why the ending sucks. They shouldn't have abstracted. Jack shouldn't have abstracted. He's too cool to abstract. If I was Jax in that situation, I would have just talked to Pomni instead of saying forget it. I wouldn't have walked away. Oh, you're having emotional issues? Just talk to someone. If I was Pomni, I would have pursued the Jack situation, not regretted it after. I give this a 0-star movie. Also, when I was in the theaters, a bunch of people were yelling and making inappropriate comments. For, you know, a random example, when Pomni and Jax had that hug scene near the end, someone said, and I quote, "She's the perfect height." Just during the dead quiet scene. And now, if you need me to explain that, I'm not going to. I ain't doing that. So, you know, because someone in the theaters was being disruptive, I'm going to dock it another star. It's now a negative 65-star review. So overall I rate the finale a minus 500 stars. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Also, who is this? Is Goblin? They were a person. Sorry, ADHD moment. Also, lifting joints, stretching. I am now doing the meditative pose, which it was recommended. Like, you do like a little meditation near like your belly button and like have your hands together, and it's meant to like help with your joint stuff. Hopefully, well, no, not hopefully, as long as Amazon doesn't royally screw up, I will have my... Wow, English is my first and only language. I'm still somewhat bad at it. It's okay. hopefully by today I'll have like my actual arm bracers, because wrist bracers are not enough. I am using like actual like cushion armrests, which for anyone curious, my cushion armrests are a old Build-A-Bear frog. Like, if for those who know what Build-A-Bear Workshop is, it's what it says in the title. It's usually like in malls, you would go in, you would build a bear, and I may or may not have went to a bunch of birthday parties with Build-A-Bear Workshop, and during one of them, I got an old frog. He is now my Build-A-Bear Pepe. It's great. And for my other cushion, I'm using my Vettel plush. It's actually a pretty good, like, cushion, because it's, like, relatively small. It has, like, a relatively tall support due to the turtle shell. So, thank you, Vettel. You have become great arm support for this person trying to not get carpal tunnel while being on the internet, where things on the internet. Do I even, you know, why did they name it GIMP? Like, what made them decide, you know what, we're going to name our, because they had to know, right? Like, they had to know, surely. I don't see how they could wouldn't know. Boom, boom, boom. Have those live talking points. Oh man, like for me, like it's actually funny. I am someone who very much like last year I turned over like a new leaf, and for that I wanted to. They did name it, but I feel like it probably was not the best idea to name it that. Just saying. Just saying, you know, if I was in charge of that company and software, I wouldn't have named it that. I'm so smart. Haha, look at me. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Even if it kind of comes off that way. Newest. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's nice. Once again, thank you very much, Mau Mau, for the art. I really like it. It's really sweet. What on earth is that? Now, ow, ow, ow. Owie. Oh, man. So, the first... like, Off-Kai is actually happening on, like, April this year now, right? And not... wow, my train of thought. Excellent. Are you trying to 1v1 fire? I would... oh, you are... oh, and the drawing is what you mean. Is that what you mean? 1v1ing fire in the drawing? Let me open it up in... rotate. Okay, I actually I really do like the that you made the Jin like wispy feet. Thank you very much. You know, it wouldn't be my first time taking on fire. I have had to fight some incarnations of fire or devils with lots of fire. It's wouldn't be my first time. It won't be the last. ADHD. Lamau. I was totally just not saying good morning, Minto. Fiend Lord. I like the Sky of the Underworld. It can be peaceful, but it can also be very, very, very hectic. Like, a lot of uninvited guests drop in from the Sky of the Underworld, if you get what I'm saying. Which is why I always need more power. Which is why, you know, you want the feed to grow in power. Maybe share with your friends. Check out my other socials, yada yada. Standard call to action. Insert call to action here that makes you feel super compelled and you find me super cool, funny, and attractive. I need to play that strong bad game. Which, do I need to? I'm really bad at like point and click adventures. I've never been good at that sort of thing. I wasn't even good at... I got bodied... No, I don't think I ever lost a strong bat in poker. Have I? Honestly, that's possible. Even though I'm pretty sure if we're talking, like, full-on, like, how they're artificial... Like, when I say AI, I don't mean, like, now AI. I mean, like, they're... Like, AI in the game. I think, like, he is, like, the full-on, like, random one because he doesn't really understand the rules that well. Where's that Max? That may be Max. It's either Max or Schronbad. I remember just... Penny Arcade guy I lost a lot to, but he's, like, meant to be the guy you lose. Wait, have I lost a lot to him? Honestly, I wish I could remember. I love short-term memory, baby. I don't know. I feel like it's normal to forget things. Especially... Oh, wait. I have Discord open still. I don't have it on Do Not Disturb. Luckily, no one... Luckily, no one will disturb me. That's slightly untrue. I do have friends. I promise. Pinky swear. I'm not... No fingers crossed. For real, for real. Okay. Recomment. Go silent. Oh man, I'm so... But I really hope there's a announcement for the second printing about the Power World, like, soon. Like, the TCG. Because, like, the... Not... Like, actually, like... It was just a gross miscalculation. Like, overall, I like that they're, like, supporting local game stores. And, like, they're not just fully just going big box, Amazon type stuff. But one, you need more... Supply it to more local game stores, and you need to just print a lot more. Because right now, the MSRP for, like... It's sold out everywhere, first off. You can't buy it anywhere. And second off, for me, do you want to know how much it would cost to buy a starter deck? Like... not a booster box or booster pack, just a starter deck with a basic, a super basic, like, deck. Over $60. Oh, delay, Vine Boom. Who is going to spend $60 for a starter deck? Like, when I played Magic, starter decks were, like, like in the teens or like 20s at most. Sometimes you could get starter decks for like super cheap. You need a new outfit. I like my outfit, but also, yeah, I could definitely see if they'll do a touch up. We'll see. Like, I know that the person who like the artist who made this masterpiece in question, like, is doing, like, they said they're retired, however they will do like touch-ups and updates to like old clients. I will like maybe contact them later and we'll see. However, that's not like a foreseeable future thing. And also, like, I don't really... It feels weird because, like, they're... Oh, wow, that... Oh, man, that startled me. I got, like, actually startled by that Vine Boom that happened, like, what was that, 30 seconds late? I pressed the Vine Boom key about when I mentioned how much the Power World starter decks costed. So what was that, like, a solid 30 seconds, 45 seconds? For gaming, add headphones? Like, like, adding, like, full-on new things, yeah, like, the funny thing is, like, for me, it's like, I'll either I need, like, a very quiet BGM in the background, some VTubers, or I'll just have my headset off. Sometimes I just want to work in, like, absolute quiet, just so my ADHD doesn't get me distracted. But sometimes if it's, like, absolutely quiet and I have my headphones on, it's, like, it feels awkward. At that point, I'm like, why do I even have the headphones on? Oh, were you able to hear that? This, like, strap? That's me, like, readjusting the Velcro. Like, yeah, there's a lot of things that can be changed, like headphones, and also that's, like, I guess that is technically outfit stuff. I'll stay. But yeah, as for actual updates on the mod forums, stay tuned. I looked at like someone else's like mod for an application for reference, which was helpful. And it's also like one of those things where like, yeah, I've thought of those ideas before. A lot of people, like, it's very common, and I understand why, where a lot of times for rules, they have, like, on it, just use common sense, which it's like, not a bad idea. The problem is, I feel like a lot of people nowadays don't have common sense. Like, common sense in the growing up in the internet age is just so warped that it's, like, really hard to, like, actually, yeah, I understood what you meant, and like I said, I have ideas. No, we'll see. And also, like, I don't know if I'll ever do a sleeping stream where it's just like me playing run backs of some of my gaming stuff or some of my old stream highlights. We'll see. Oh man, what do? Man, I honestly, I think it is a good thing that oh no, I said I understood what you mean. I think it is a good thing that, like, when I see like the sun out and it's like a nice day, I kind of want to go outside. I think that is like objectively a good thing to do. Also, I won't be able to stream for too long because I have prior engagements with friends. Yippee!
Yippee!
I have friends, guys. I know, it's very surprising to me too. no, I got just, you know, some prior stuff I want with some friends. I want to eat up, probably go out. So the stream probably won't be too much longer for frame of reference, but I really do enjoy streaming. Even if, you know, the initial growth that I was getting from like doing vertical and stuff has like died down, which is fine. Like, that's just how the algorithm is. It'll come and go. It'll probably come back again. You might, I might be able to rest this time after. Yeah. Oh boy. After the coffee, I would advise not drinking a bunch of coffee if you're trying to get some sleep. That seems very counterintuitive. Also, I'm frozen. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. The CloutFiend was unfrozen. I may have been deleting time for a moment. Sorry, don't mind me. Just deleting a bit of time. Although, wait, I don't think that was even how it worked. I don't think that's how it worked at all. I think I'm just talking out of my bum a little bit, but that's fine. How many times do I say that's fine? There was a video, like a Neurosama video, about like Vettel and Evil. They were talking about like it was a dev stream, like highlight video effectively, and there was a drinking game that the editor did where every time Vettel said take a drink. Honestly, I'm pretty guilty of that myself. I ain't going to cast stones, but I noticed it while editing. That's all I'll say. When I was editing that stream, I noticed it a decent amount. Auto delete. Okay, so yeah, it definitely, you don't need to be verified right in chat to be able to chat. Since if I still get those bots, oh wait, did I only delete and not ban that person? One sec, let's ban them. There we are. Even though it's like a Hydra, and I know once you ban one person, it will you ban one bot, 3 more will already be made. But I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. But can I report as well? Is it easy to do that? It's just unban and is there a reason to block someone if you already banned them? I don't really see a reason to do that, but maybe there's something I do not understand about Twitch, which is actually kind of guaranteed. There's definitely things I don't understand. The more things I've learned while streaming and like being a content creator, the more I realize you know nothing. The classic. That's an actual classic like situation in life, and just learning things in general, which is why you shouldn't like obviously you should like try to learn things at like a relatively efficient pace, obviously. However, one, don't try to learn everything at once, and two, don't like beat yourself up over and over again just because you're either learning at a relatively slow rate, or like, oh no, you take a day off. I took a weekend and I did nothing besides use Twitter and read manga and watch VTubers. It was a very fun weekend. Just very unproductive. I could have used some of that time to like study your research and all that fun stuff. However, okay, that's the ticket. Plans to get additional thing. Nifty. Although, wait, isn't like it's a wait, it is a holiday in Canada, right? I'm not going crazy because like a bunch of places are closed. Don't let. Yeah, that is true. I didn't actually know. Wait, what is exactly stage 1 procrastination? Because like I can see like stages, like that makes sense. Holiday, yeah, it is. Thank you. You are correct. It is in fact a holiday. Assumption, build up, avoidance, consequences. Yeah, that's pretty apt. Okay. Canada. Holiday. Today. But, I'm at stage 4, the consequences. Yeah. That's... I'm very guilty of that. Like, just a lot in general. So, by the way, for anyone curious on how to, like, just search something up without using AI, let me just open to my monitor recording. You Google it on Google Images, and then you go to More, and then you go to Web. And then, voila! You have now Google searched something without using Gemini. Like, check public holidays. Today's not July the 1st. I know July 1st is Labor Day. It's August the 3rd. Oh, excluding Protect. It's just a civic holiday. God. You work, in fact, correct. Easy non. Manly. You are 100% correct. Everyone, a round of applause. Let's get some claps. Can we get some claps in the chat, guys? Can we get some ones in the chat for ones in the chat if you like civic holidays? 2s in the chat if you don't. Out. No. Oh, I switched to the wrong thing. My Good Morning show, which I haven't done in legit months. I did a Good Day show not that long ago, which was fun actually. I do want to do it again. I just need to like properly set things up and not. Oh wow, I'm just like cycling through all of them. I know, because you get a day off. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. It was my Good Morning show, which I totally did not steal from Fuomoko Morning. No, not whatsoever. It was mostly when I was just starting streaming. I was like, okay, I know streaming when it comes to like general growth is not the most effective use of my time. And also, I don't think I'm ready for like very common long form streams. So, but I also wanted to like stream, get my like, I guess feet wet. It is the term, but let's not use that one. I wanted to like, you know, try out streaming, get more used to it. So I wanted to do like a short form, like morning segment that legit an hour before Fuomoko Mornings, just so I wouldn't have that overlap. It wasn't just because of that. My energy levels are pretty good around then. So overall, I was just like, yeah, let's just go with that. And speaking of, I do bow bow, bow bow, bow bow. Yeah. Oh man. It was also like I did have like other things that were, because a lot of Full Mocha Morning is a lot more community driven, like, you know, the like go on the walk, fan art of the day, question of the day, stuff like that, which I was like, well, I don't really have a community at that point yet, so I was like, let's just not. I'll like do stuff like I did daily fortunes. I did like fortune telling because, you know, I like doing fortune telling, and I've gotten some pretty apt fortunes, I would say, all things considered. So I like doing that, like a simple like motivational quote of the day or like a fun fact, or in like a little internet pulse check. Oh, I thought that said off Kai, which, oh man, I was just looking at what was recommended to me. Apparently there's a mining operation that's changing, which is nifty, I guess. Or not. Visit my coffee page, or don't. You know, you don't gotta do that, but it is cool. But anyways, I do want to get some IRL stuff done and have some lunch, so I'm going to probably end stream here. It was meant to be a nice little late fun stream, and I was that. I had a really great time. I hope you guys did too. Thank you all for watching, from the lurkers to the chatters, from a little bit to the entire thing to the VOD watchers. You all helped feed the fiend, and I greatly appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll now do a little dance for the YouTube buffering VOD. Take care. Also, you know, standard call to action. Follow me if you haven't followed me. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. All that fun stuff. Ha ha ha.
Yippee!
Help the fiends grow in power. Ha 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 ha. Or not. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. You get a bit of a loop.